4 months. Just when I think I can get on a consistent schedule with things, life's like, fuck you. Nope. Yeah, hopefully all of the bullshit is over and I can get back on a semi-consistent schedule with these. I'm thinking maybe weekly, once a week. We'll see. Don't know how much time I'll have. Oh, it's been a ridiculous last few months. But we're back. No mask, because honestly, what the fuck was I thinking? Hopefully fixed my mic quality. You won't be hearing much more of the buzzing in the background, hopefully. But yeah. We're going to be doing The Sound of Perseverance tonight because I've been fiending over death recently. I have listened to Scream Bloody Gore. I have a poster of it right there. And then Symbolic I have listened to also. Let's see, I heard Scream Bloody Gore like 2 years ago. Loved it. Then got into this a little bit later, Symbolic. Also love it. Are you kidding me? One of my favorite albums right now. So good. I don't know why I don't have these added. I love every song in this album. Death. Want to do more of them, which is what we're doing tonight. Yeah, I kind of for a bit gave up on this, so I didn't think I was going back, and so I did a whole. See, I've heard of Avenged Sevenfold. I listened to them a couple years ago, liked quite a few of their songs, never really like went into it, and then just recently, kind of the last few months, have done a property deep dive on Avenged Sevenfold. Love them. Wish I would have done videos, but whatever. And yeah, so that's been what's happening. A lot of Avenged Sevenfold. I've also been getting, correct me if I'm wrong, a little more into hardcore stuff, if you can call it that. I don't know what it's called, djenty sounding. I've been doing my research and found that djent is not really a genre. It's a sound, like the sound the guitars make. It's an onomatopoeia, so don't say it's djent as a genre. It's metal or hardcore or metalcore with djenty sounds. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've listened to these three today. I say getting into as in like I've listened to songs and I like them. Like these are the only three that I've listened to from Periphery and Body Snatcher. Love them. Insane. I mean, I've always been, for a few years, I've been a fan of this album. Top 3 albums, in my opinion. Has a little djenty sound, I think you would call it, for like the heavier songs. But a little bit more of a djenty sound, so this has been a nice gateway into like heavier stuff. I think this is metalcore. And then this one, not as heavy, I would say, but still good. Amazing. Phenomenal album. And then recently, this album by Concealer, relatively smallish artist, but this album is fantastic. Claymore, my favorite on the album. Absolutely brutal. Such a good song. Check out this album. Really interesting. Really good. But I will also probably start getting videos on Periphery and Body Snatcher and more heavy, djenty stuff because it's growing on me a lot. I don't know how heavy we're going to get with it, but I don't dislike it, so it's growing on me. But we're doing Death because I want to do Death, and people have recommended me Death. So we're doing the Sound of Perseverance. It has like 2 discs with demos, so obviously we're not doing these, but it's probably going to be a little under an hour because they're pretty long songs, and there's 9 of them, so around an hour-ish. Yeah. Gonna continue with Megadeth, of course. We're gonna do all the albums like I promised. I have a lot of recommendations for albums and bands, so we'll be getting to a lot. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of stuff I want to do. So we're just gonna start this one, I guess. Again, I love Death, love everything I've heard from them, so I'm excited to hear more. Let's start. Oh yeah. So good.
Live how you want, just don't feed on me. If you doubt what I say, I will make you believe. Shallower words from those who starve, or dream not their own toe, slash and scar. Big words, small mind, behind the veil you'll find a scavenger of human sorrow. Scavenger. Abstract theory, you have enough choices by a scavenger of human sorrow. Scavenger.
So good.
all you want, just to feed on me. If you doubt what I say, I will make you believe. Shallower words from those who starve, forging not their own toe, flesh and scar. Big words, small mind, behind the vein you will find a scavenger of human sorrow. Scavenger. Abstract, very, the woman of tossed by a scavenger of human sorrow. Scavenger.
I mean, it's just so good. I loved death songs because they're so complex and well thought out. Like every song is like 7 to 9 like different complex sections, and they cut it up so perfectly, and they transition from one section to the next with perfection, and it sounds so cool. And I mean, Chuck is just an absolute beast on guitars and on vocals. Like, yeah, he's so good. And the whole band is just locked. You can tell. Yeah, just awesome. A great song.
Look down at the fire. You may see no trace of wounds. In the eye of the beholder, one cannot assume. Not a drop of blood is wrong, but you know how it bleeds. Beware of the sharp-edged weapon called human being.
Little bass line in there.
It is a human passion. It's so well from that I am the victor instead of the kill. I will not feed your hunger. Instead, I fight the pain, looking not back but forward.
so good. Look at the groove that they are able to set while keeping a consistent, well, not even consistent rhythm, just every time they switch it up, it's like, it's something new, but it's like, it still sounds the same. And the riffs are just so intricate and like, blown away. Yeah, this is exactly it. I'm surprised that one's not higher. I like that one better than Scavenger. That solo section with that, oh god, the riff in the background. It was just, it was so good. So far, this is the best one. I want more.
Dreams, live that that it's blood.
You just never know what's coming next, and I love it.
When it's time to feed, to fulfill the need to consume, a breath, some will rise, standing tall, breathing out all the breath from the voice of a soul. Human, a sight, monster at heart. Don't let it inside, it can tear you right apart. No, guilt.
So nasty. I mean, like I said, you just never know what's coming next. You could just be sitting in a nice groove, and then the next second you're just, it's crazy. I don't know how they do it. It's the consistency that's insane to me. Like, every single song is vastly different with, not vastly different, but like has different riffs, has a different vibe, yet it all sounds like polished and clean and like well made and thought out. Like, these aren't just, they're not just flailing around. Like, it's all planned out perfectly. It's crazy. It's wild. ridiculous. How do they do it?
If you think you own the end, take another look at the script of sadness etched in the book. Dark skies were beating me down with shadows of the saints flashing at the hell in forever blades. With doubts, with pain, with trust.
Love this riff.
When you think of me, when you're multi-dimensional mind, try and wash the evil from your mind. When you burn it, when you taste the truth, you will feel like others. Refer me to you, I am past. A story to tell to you, I am past. A story to tell.
It's ridiculous. They do this thing, and I love it. And the first like 2 minutes of a song will be like getting into the groove, and they'll switch it up here and there, but you're getting into this song, you're getting the feel, and then like halfway through they're just like, you know what, hold on, we're just gonna switch it up entirely for the next like 3 or 4 minutes, and have the most insane instrumental and solo and completely different like sound almost, and then they just bring it right back at the end. It's like 2 completely different songs, and you just stop one, start a different one, play that out, and then go back to the first song. But it works, and it's awesome. It's ridiculous. I love it. Yeah. One of, well, why does this one only have almost 6 mil? Like, the 2 least listened to ones so far have been my favorite. I've heard a little bit of this song, and I've seen it all over TikTok, unfortunately. I've heard it's pretty popular. It's supposed to be pretty good, so I mean, this album's killer. It's insane. completely different, but it's perfect.
Like fire carried by the wind. The end of a time. A time to begin. It'll take you in. They'll spit you out. Behold the flesh. When the power it holds. It builds you up. One way it turns right back down. It's time to begin. The end of a time. It'll take you in. And it'll spit you out. Behold the flesh. Where the power it holds.
See, and they're bringing it back.
Touch. Taste. Breathe. Good sound.
Amazing. I mean, same thing. Like, here's 4 minutes of the nastiest groove you've ever heard. And then, wait, hold on. An insane solo and instrumental for like 2 minutes. And then, okay, we're back. And it works so well. It's every song, too. It's crazy. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's interesting that this album, compared to Symbolic, it seems more like raw and aggressive. I love it, but it still has technical aspects of it too. But it's great. I love it. Instrumental? So cool. I think that's like the first Death instrumental I've ever heard. I feel like I don't think I've heard another instrumental from them. That was really good. I really liked how the song was, again, split up into like kind of different sections based off of the acoustic guitar riff. So an acoustic riff would play, and then the electric guitar would come on and would play a solo and kind of had a vibe, and then the riff would switch up a little bit, and then the guitar would come back and it would sound a little different, but it all, like, again, works together. So cool. And really, like, emotional too. Did a really good job. Definitely sounded like a cry out from the soul. Voice of the soul. Amazing. it's just so good. I love the album as a whole has felt a lot heavier and just darker toned than Symbolic, and I love it. It works perfectly. There's just some like heavier riffs and chugs in this album, and it works great, especially with Chuck's vocals, which are amazing. Yeah, just great. I love like the weird effect it had on the guitar solo at the end there, kind of like fading in and out. It was weird. I loved it though. What a insane album. Crazy. It's just nasty. So good.
I was describing as a invisible darkness casting a shadow, a blinding black. Guarded, I hope my soul is kept safe from
Interesting. How are they going to end this? Just a really long fade out. Interesting. Huh. Fantastic. It's every song just keeps getting better. It's crazy. I mean, that was probably top 3 for me. So good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick a top 3 or a worst song off this album. It's the least listened to song on this album, and it's one of my favorites. I don't get it. It's so good. That solo, man. Also, I'm a sucker for good solos. I'm also a sucker for good pinch harmonics, and I feel like Death is so tasteful with the pinch harmonics, and they sprinkle it in the perfect way, and it just adds like the best touches to like their riffs and even their solos. Like the solo towards the beginning half of the song had some nice pinch harmonics, and it just sounds good. I mean, every Death solo just sounds intricate and unique and good. It's crazy. They're so good. I mean, one of the most like instrumental, I don't know how you call it, like just musically talented bands I've ever heard. It's crazy. They're so good. Is this a cover of Painkiller by Judas Priest? Oh yes, this is amazing. Whoops. Oh. How have I not known about this? Like what? I love Painkiller by Judas Priest. How have I not known about this? This is awesome. I didn't know it could go that high. Holy shit. So nasty. Yeah. That's wow. I never would have thought that Death would cover Painkiller by Judas Priest, but thinking now that I've heard it, they're the best band, like, for the job. Like, if I would have, in hindsight, thinking of any other band to cover Painkiller, if I would have picked one, it would be Death. Like, that was perfect. I mean, obviously, I love Painkiller by Judas Priest, and they did an amazing job covering it. It's super cool to hear a much wider range of Chuck's vocals, because I feel like most of what I've heard is just his amazing, but the heavy scream vocals, and I haven't heard much of the higher pitched, which he got into really in depth here with this song, and then also a more clean, still had some grit to it, but a little more of a clean version of his vocals, which I don't think I've heard before. It might be on Scream Bloody Gore, and I just am an idiot, but just, it's super cool seeing a wider range of his vocals. Because I feel like, for the most part, and it works, and I'm not hating on him, but he sits in like a very small range in his voice, and it's perfect. I mean, his voice is amazing, and it works. But it's cool to see a wider variety of his vocal range. And this entire album was insane. Well, we're definitely doing more Death, because, are you kidding me? Definitely felt a lot heavier than Symbolic. Just more chuggy. It sounded more down-tuned too. I don't know enough about guitars yet to say confidently that it's a lower down tuning on this album, but it sounds a lot lower, the guitars. This, even than Scream Bloody Gore, this just sounded more like polished. I don't know. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. I'm bad at describing this, but this just sounded a lot, it still sounded very polished, but a lot more aggressive and rough and heavier. But this album's so good and insane. I loved every song on here. I don't know if I can have a top 3, honestly. Can I do a top 9? Because, Jesus. I don't think I could do a least favorite. I don't know. I liked every single song. I don't think I could pick a least favorite, but top 3. Third might be, God, I can't pick. Okay, third is A Moment of Clarity. Second is Painkiller. First is Flesh and the Power Holds. I will say this now. When I go back and listen to these albums afterwards, my opinion always changes. Like, new top 3s arise. I realize that I like one song more than I thought I did when I first listened to it. Like, my opinions on these songs change all the time. So if like my top 3 it doesn't have any of your top 3, like, don't even worry about it. Like, I'm gonna have my moment with each of these songs at some point, and my ranking is gonna change all the time. It always does. Takes a while for me to actually set in like my favorites, so it's probably gonna change the more I listen to this album. But oh my goodness, it was so good. Wow. I don't know, because Symbolic is so good. I love every song on here. Flawless album. I just don't know if I like this more or not. But the fact that it can contend with Symbolic, so good. Definitely doing more Death. I've been recommended Human a lot by different people. I've heard it's more technical death metal. Not sure if that's true. Don't quote me on that. That's what I've heard. Which I will listen to. I'm excited, especially after what I just heard here. So consistent. I loved every song on it. Like, not a single bad song on this album. Crazy. It's insane. So definitely doing more Death. Let's see what we expect to come in the future. Death. Obviously more Megadeth. Gonna get to some more Opeth. I love Opeth. I want to hear more because I've been limiting myself to only Blackwater Park because I haven't heard anything else. It's excruciating because I want to hear more, and I've heard bits and pieces of other songs. I'm like, oof, I want to. So we're doing Death, Megadeth, Opeth, lots of Fs. Recommend me anything at this point. I want to do. I have no more issues with heavy vocals, with slower, heavier, more intense, more aggressive. I've been getting into a little more metalcore recently, heavier stuff. Again, I love Blood Eagle. Everything's fine. King of Rats, amazing. I want to hear more from Periphery, from Body Snatcher. Might do some Crowbar because I haven't heard a whole lot of Crowbar, but I do like what I've heard. Yeah, anything heavy, more Meshuggah I'll get to as well. I have a lot that I want to and need to get to. I'm making a list. I'm going to go through all of my past videos and do a list of everything that's been recommended. I already did start, so I have most of them, but I will get a list of ones I want to do. Obviously, we're going to get to all of Megadeth too, but we're just going to run through it. There's so much, but this gives me something to obsess about for the next however long until I make another video, because I've missed doing reactions to these. So good. 10 out of 10 album. Amazing. Phenomenal. I need to listen to more Death. Such a fantastic band. They're perfect. Crazy. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. See ya.